My name is Lisa Burns. I'm married with 2 children. I'm a stay-at-home mom. My son Alexander is 12. Christopher is 10. My hobbies are refinishing and repurposing furniture. I take old wooden furniture, I refinish it and repaint it. We also like to travel. My husband and I take our children basically all over the world. We've been anywhere from London, Rome, Arizona, New York, Niagara Falls. I'm a youth leader at Church in the Vineyard. I have been for 3 years. I watched my high school girls go through 9th through 12th grade. I also serve in the community with things like Good Neighbors, Water Street Ministries in Lancaster, and numerous other places, Gain Warehouse, packaging food for Haiti and things like that. I was looking forward to spending some time with my husband serving in Africa, so I needed to wait for him to be called. And I've always felt that if you're called, God will show up and carry you through that. One of the main things that changed my heart for international missions trips was a trip that my husband and I attended to Guatemala for a wedding. In Guatemala, we were able to see firsthand markets, where they sold the food, how dirty everything was. One thing that struck me hard was seeing a woman selling watermelons with her child in a box. And when I say child, I mean 6-month-old baby. And from that point on, I didn't want to just serve in the United States. I was drawn more to a higher level of poverty. I've been on many missions trips in the past. In Africa, we painted for a few days. It wasn't my ideal choice of things to do while in Africa. I wanted to serve with the children because that is my passion. So the first couple days of painting was definitely hard, and I needed to pray a lot for patience to get through that. So after we were done blessing the missions family by painting their home, we got to go down into the fishing village at the school and serve with the kids. We played games, we taught them a Bible lesson, and that to me was the greatest day in Uganda. There's nothing that could have compared to serving with those children. Jimmy and I sponsor a Compassion Child in Uganda. Years ago, we were at a conference down in Atlanta called Orange. It was a church conference, and there were numerous tables set up with Compassion children available to choose. I went out during a break and just chose any child. When we were getting ready to go to Uganda, I looked her up and found out that she was definitely in Uganda, very close to where we were. I've set the wheels in motion, and I got to meet her while we were there. It was an amazing time with her. She couldn't speak English, so there wasn't a lot of communication, but we could just tell that she was very happy to be with us. It was the first time she ever left her village, and she was away from her parents and only 7 years old. Musana camp is very remote. There's very few people. There are a few people employed from the village that get to come into Musana and work there. We were able to bless a security guard. We built a 20 by 20 mud hut for him and his family of 10 children. I found the Ugandan people to be very compassionate and loving and spiritually way beyond United States Christians. They were so happy with very little, and we run a race to get the most stuff. And I found that when I came home, I looked around and thought there was really no need to have half the things that I had. For people who are looking to go on a missions trip, there are numerous missions trips in the United States that they can go and completely be fulfilled. But if you're called to go someplace like Africa or even Guatemala, you need to go. You need to have faith and let God take care of you and put all of your apprehension aside, nothing will change your heart more than a missions trip.